Alright, what is up guys? My name is Kurt, and here we are, me starting a new series, okay? This series is going to be about WoW private server reviews, because I noticed a lot of our WoW videos got a lot of views, and I guess you guys just like that stuff. So, this is the first, the first of the series, but I've done 2 of them before already. And this server is called Roleplay Heaven. It is a favorite of ours, as in Justin, Isaac, and I. It is one of our favorite servers, and we like to play on it a lot. So, what Roleplay Heaven is it's a role-playing server, as you can tell by the name. And it's a all GM server, which means you have GM commands. Like, so there's some pretty cool commands, I gotta say. And yeah, you roleplay. It's really fun, but it's only for some people. Like, a lot of people like try to roleplay and stuff, but it just doesn't come naturally with them. But you know, can't really change that. Okay, so here I'll just be basically teaching you some of the basic commands and what you can do in here. So, first of all, I just want to start with saying the combat is not working, so don't expect to come in here and use your GM commands and stuff and like go kill bosses and crap. That doesn't it doesn't work. I don't think it's even implemented, so yeah. Alright, let's get into here. Okay, so I am in my phase. And a phase is basically, on this server at least, is basically the whole world without any NPCs or creatures, all to yourself. It's all yours. You can do anything you want to it. Sadly, you can't like reshape the land and create stuff. I wish you could. That would be really awesome, but sadly you can't. I also forgot to mention that this is a Missa Pandaria server, which is 5.4. I'll put the download links and the forum page down in the description. So, yeah. Alright, so, phases. So it's the whole world, all to yourself. It's all yours. Do whatever you want in it. And it's really simple to create a phase. You just want to type dot phase, or period phase, space, create, space, the whatever name you want. So I'll just do swag, because, you know. But I already have a phase. So, and that's what I'm in currently. And I'm only in Darnassus because FPS. I'll be showing you around Goldshire. My own custom Goldshire later. So that's how you get to a phase. People like to host RPs in their own phases. So to join their phase, they usually tell you the ID. So all you have to do is type dot phase space join space that ID. So my phase right now is dot phase space join space 43846. So I just rejoined my phase even though I was in it already. So yeah, I named it swag because, you know, I'm cool. That is most of the phase, or the basics of the phases. And then the main phase, which is the normal world, is just phase 1. So you can just type either type dot phase space join space 1 or dot phase space leave, which is just way easier. If you're the owner of the phase, you can set the spawn in a certain place, so whenever someone joins the phase, they'll spawn there. You can ban people, you can kick people, you can promote people, which means that they can also build and spawn NPCs in your phase. You can play music on your phase, you can change the weather, you can announce things to the phase. There's lots of cool stuff with phases. So that's one of the many commands. Another is the .add item or .spawn or whatever. And it's really simple. All you have to do is type .lookup, so LOOKUP, all one word. And then you want to decide if you want to look up a creature, which is like an NPC or anything, an item, or an object. So I'll just do an item. So you just want to type .lookup space item space the item name you want. So I'll just look up Thunder Fury because yeah. So there's some things that'll spawn up, and there is on this server you can make your own items, so that's why there might be some other items here when you look stuff up. And I don't know if you have to be like a donator or something to do that, but yeah. So what you do to add the item is exactly what I just said. You type .add item, all one word. Then you can either type in the ID, so the Thunder Fury is 19019. You can either do that, or you can type .add item space, and then you can shift left click the item, so it'll link it in chat, and then it can do it again. So that's a way. Those are two ways to do that. And for a creature, you do .lookup space creature space the name. So I'll just do like Stormwind for a Stormwind guard or something. See, a lot of things came up. See, there's like tons. And then for that, all you do is you type .npc space add space the ID. I am not sure if you can shift click stuff. Oh, silly me, it's not add a spawn, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's spawn, not add. Here, let me see if you can click the stuff. .npc space spawn space. No, hey, yeah, you can shift left click that. Cool. I even learned something new. Okay, so those are creatures. Another thing is the objects. So it's again simple. You type .lookup, one word, space object space whatever you want. So I'll just do chair, a wooden chair. And then this one is kind of different. You want to type .gob or gob spawn, then the ID. You can shift click this, and then it'll spawn a chair if you wanted to spawn a chair. See? Yeah, chairs. Okay. So that's basically the add and lookup commands. You can also look up spells, and you do .learn space the ID. Yeah. Another thing you can do is the wow, what's it called? It's the modify. So what you do is .mod, and it'll pop up with a lot of things. So you can modify if you're drunk or not. You can modify your energy, your faction. So that means you can, like, if you wanna, I don't know if it'll actually work for you. I think you have to click, click like an NPC and it'll modify their faction. You can modify your HP or NPCs, a mana of an NPC or you, the amount of money you have. You can like mount a any ID. You can modify your rage, your reputation, runic power. You can modify your scale. And that's basically how big you are. So, I'm pretty sure the max is 10. Let's see. .mod, space, scale, space. Let's go 10. Yes. So now I'm a giant. Oh yeah. The people at Roleplay Heaven, they made a custom patch for 5.4, which puts in the Warlords of Draenor character models and game objects. So I'm using the character models. They're kind of buggy, as you can see with the feet. You can see their toes and stuff. It's weird, but I mean, they look good, so yeah. And then another thing which Nathan likes to play around with, he plays this sometimes, is the morph command. And so all you need to do is you need to find the display ID of a creature, which you do .lookup creature, the whatever creature you want. Then you have to spawn it, and then you do .npc info on it. Here, I'll just do it. So I'll just spawn this. Is there any there? I'll spawn this Alliance Guard. Alright. So what I have to do now is type .npc space info. It'll pop up with a bunch of stuff. Then you'll just have to scroll up till you find the display ID right here. And then you type .morph 3705. That's that guy's display ID. And now I'm morphed as him. Yeah, pretty cool. And to unmorph or demorph, you just type .demorph. And you'll go back to your normal character. Let's see. If you type .commands, all the commands that you can do will pop up. So NPC, modify, morph, quest, phase. Not sure what quest does. Let's see. Oh, add item set. That's another helpful thing. If you're adding like an item set, you just need to find the ID for it. Announce. That's one thing. So, as you might have seen, people were talking in RPH chat. I'm not sure if I can scroll up far enough. No, I can't. They're talking in RPH chat, which is a global chat. And all you have to do for that is type .ann. And then you can type whatever you want. And it'll display that to the server. You can get muted and stuff, so don't spam it. There's .rph announce too, which people announce their roleplay. So, like, they give some information about it, they tell the phase number, and yeah. Do I have any macros? I have phase join and random NPC spawn. So I'll show you my Goldshire, and then I'll teleport there. To teleport, it's really simple. You need to type .tele, so T-E-L-E, space, the name of the place you want. But be careful with this, because sometimes it can, if you go to a place that's like not specified enough, you can be teleported to a place that can crash you. It won't always crash you, but it can crash you. So just be careful of that. So I'll type .tele Goldshire, all one word, and I should be brought there. This will probably bring down my frames quite a bit, because I have a lot of custom objects in there. Actually, no, it's pretty good. Alright, so here you can see, if you watch that update video thing I made, the 2015 update video, I used this scene as like a background. It was like this or something. And yeah, so I made this town crier thing with some humans. I made a message board here, horses. I basically spawned each and every single thing you see. Like, I spawned all the NPCs, I spawned this random thing, there's outhouses and stuff. Isaac and I came over here and made this camp because we thought it would be cool. So we spawned all these crates, these tents, another message board, a random mailbox, a mill, or not a mill, a well, bonfire, more tents, some stables with a lot of poo. There's a farmer guy, and here's a random like war room kind of thing. You can do a lot of stuff with this. Here, let me mod my speed. I forgot to say that. You can mod your speed, which makes you go faster. So I'll just do 5 for now. 1 is always normal for everything. Alright, so I'll run over here. This is my little fishing shack. Because this character, Stefan, he was a fisherman. And yeah, I felt like making him a little fishing shack here. This is his house, where I place literally everything, even down to that apple. Yeah. So, little fishing hut, and another thing. They're all from the Warlords expansion. They're all using that. Over here I made like a Gilneas refugee thing. Oh, the inside's also pretty nice looking. There's some random stuff here. Here's a nice little table for 2, having a nice date. Here's a rug. I didn't put as much effort in here as I did outside though. Except up here, which was Justin's room, which he RP'd in as his character. Like, there's all that stuff up there. Oh, wow. I just like flipped. There's floating books and stuff. There's a huge table, another table and stuff. So you can get really creative with the stuff. Like, I've seen lots of really awesome RPs. Like, they've made their own place. They made their own like bases and stuff, and it looked really awesome. So that's really the basics of the server, guys. Yeah, this is RPH, Roleplay Heaven. It's really fun, and you can explore the world and do whatever you want with it. And yeah, this was the first episode of my WoW review series. I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for more. And if you're watching this, give me some feedback of what I should and shouldn't do, and if you want any specific servers to be reviewed by me. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.